What is the meaning of life? I have searched the answer for this question since the age of 10 because I always wondered why I am here and what is the point of living. When I was younger, I believed that life is working like a video game. We all have different storylines, but we have our main quests, which must be carried out, otherwise we won't be able to fulfill ourselves. For me, in the beginning, the quest was about getting rich as soon as I can. As I grew up in a middle-class family, I had to realize very soon that I had limited opportunities like my childhood friend had. Meanwhile, they got their first computers, I only dreamed about having one. They lived in a fancy house with a beautiful garden where we could play a lot, but our home was still a small apartment. I don't say I was poor, but in case of that, the difference between me and my friends was definitely noticeable. And honestly, it highly influenced me and also gave me some kind of life purpose. Learn and work as hard as I can to establish a good life for myself where money won't be an issue anymore. Years passed, I finished my master's degree and I finally started to work at my full-time job. I did everything I could to achieve higher and higher salary, and by the age of 30, I was secured financially enough to leave my full-time job and also become an online entrepreneur. I felt that the dream came true. I don't have to work for others anymore. Meanwhile, with my wife, we actually established a pretty good life. And I was like, well, that's it. I already accomplished my main quest, which was the chase of money. Honestly, it was an amazing journey to get this point, but somehow I still didn't feel that I found the meaning of life. I had to dig deeper to actually understand how I can find the answer for this question. Certainly, the meaning of life can be simplified with a cliche like, I want to be happy. Yeah, that's great, but how you can achieve happiness? I had to realize that chasing money is definitely the worst what I can do. I saw many times how it affects people and how they sacrifice their family time for their own career. I was 100% sure that I don't want to live like this, and that's why I became an entrepreneur. After some thought, that was not a question, that there must be something which can give my life a meaning. So afterwards I started to collect all kind of things which can fulfill me. I would like to be the best possible father for my kid. I want to make sure to do everything for my marriage and be together with my wife until the end. But at the same time, I want to create a financially secure life for ourselves where money won't limit the possibilities to get the most out from this life. But how can I sum up these kind of goals? How all of these can be simplified, which can help me to provide the answer, the meaning of life? Well, I think the meaning of life is to find and be in the state of flow as long as I can. The state of flow is created by a positive psychologist, Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, who defined it when a person becomes fully immersed in an activity. This state of mind has many different benefits like emotional regulation, feeling fulfillment and happiness, experiencing intrinsic motivation, and also in this state we can learn a lot easier and also creativity can spark up. Personally, the listed benefits already convinced me that this could be the answer for my question. If I would like to live a meaningful life, the best I can do to start to pay attention this state as many times as I can. The book from Csikszentmihalyi explained in details how we can achieve this kind of state of flow through all kind of actions. And nowadays this is exactly what I am looking for. When I realize that my work is meaningful and I also feel appreciation, then this simple feeling can already create flow. And since I left my full-time job and became an online entrepreneur, I experience this feeling more often. I love to write posts as I see that more and more people are actually interested in my thoughts. I love to create YouTube videos, even though my channel is not successful yet, still it became an exciting activity with my wife as she takes care of my videos. Meanwhile, it also helped me to improve my English and writing ability. Nonetheless, I enjoy managing my e-commerce stores as they are the fundamentals of my finances. It's always nice to see how they grow. But I not only found the meaning of life in my work. I also love to do all kinds of activities which are beneficial for my physical and mental health. That's why I enjoy reading a few pages every morning, learning German on my phone, or doing some guided breathing meditation. I love to start each morning with these kind of activities as they surely get me into the state of flow. Nonetheless, I still love to work out and challenge myself with all kinds of physical activities. Furthermore, I can easily get into the state of flow when I am spending some time with my wife. It can be nearly anything what we do. Watching a movie together, drinking a hot chocolate in a lovely coffee shop on a winter day, or simply organizing another exciting vacation together. Lastly, I am already quite sure that we will enjoy to raise together our kid when the time comes. After all of these, I can say that for me the meaning of life is definitely to get into the state of flow as many times I can. The best part is that I can get this feeling from most of the activities what I am already doing. Meanwhile, I slowly achieve all the goals what I have set for myself. For sure, I make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I lose my temper or let my actual negative emotions overcome on me. But still, I feel the improvement every day as I spend more and more time in the state of flow. And I think in the end, this is the only thing what matters, to give my life a purpose and a meaning, meanwhile I feel myself happy and fulfilled.